You did post that about the Walter Penner family, kind of like ultimately that was the decision that we were going to have, get ahead of this now,
Hmm.
extend Russell Wilson um, in the offseason, in training camp and when that happened.
Yeah.
Um, do you have, I mean, I don't want to call it meddling. Now that I think about it, I don't want to call that meddling, but I mean, did you when you reported that out from whatever source you had on your Instagram, whatever? I mean, did you have a like did you have like a problem with that reading that kind of like ownership making that final call? Because I don't want to call it meddling, but I just feel, like when ownership kind of has that kind of like that decision, I feel like it can lead to bad things. I didn't like Jim Irsay meddling all that stuff with Frank Wright in Indianapolis, and I didn't like Jerry Jones all those years back meddling with stuff with Jimmy Johnson because ultimately that cost them. So do you feel that way with the Walter Penner family, or do you just feel like they know how they kind of know how this works and they own the team and
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they're a really, smart, ownership group. That's not saying that they're, eventually gonna, make this thing work out. But yeah, reading this report and, obviously posting it, it kind of did rub me the wrong way a little bit, just because George Payne has been absolutely incredible decision maker, talent evaluator, all of it as
oh
a GM.
yes.
And I would have loved for George Payne to be the one to make the decision, because up to the point he's got here, ever since he's been a rookie GM since day one, I seriously can't point out like any moves, hardly any, that he is really like missed on. You look at that Pat Surtain pick, before Justin Fields, so many
Yep.
people were bashing him for that, and ended up working for us. Obviously Justin Fields is a good quarterback, but we got Russell Wilson. You can make your argument about that, whether he should have traded back with the Saints and collected those first round picks and whatnot. But no, I would have liked, and he wanted to wait on this extra extension too, and I would have liked him to be the decision maker here. I mean, he's a general manager for a reason. I would have liked this to be a collective decision. Everybody's saying it was, but it really doesn't look like it. If George Payne wanted to wait, then he wanted to wait. He didn't just give up and agree with the ownership for whatever reason. So I'm it's kind of weird to say, but pre-owner this ownership being brought into the organization, it seems like the moves are being made solely in his favor, collectively as a front office. But I don't know. Obviously looking at hindsight, obviously all Broncos fans, NFL fans are going to say they should have never, put that pen to paper, but it is what it is.